Hello and welcome to this free tutorial for the piano version of Just 'Cause I Love You by Avery Anna. You can access the sheet music for this arrangement at pianoversion.org, and once you've learned the song you can use the play along video linked above or at the end of this tutorial to practice in real time. Patreon members get 3 free sheet music downloads a month, plus access to all extended tutorials and live events. For more information check out patreon.com/pianoversionuk. The play-along version is intermediate difficulty, but in this tutorial I'll give you some easy workarounds on different options to suit an easier skill level. Hit subscribe to catch all the latest piano versions as they come out, and you can request piano versions of songs that you would like to hear or learn in the comments below. Just 'cause I love you, don't mean I want to. Just 'cause I need you, don't mean I ought to. Just 'cause I feel like I feel when we kiss, don't mean that the pain isn't as real as it is. Just 'cause I love you, don't mean I want to. Just 'Cause I Love You is in the key of E major. That means it's got 4 sharps: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp and D sharp. So let's start from the intro. We're going to start with an E major chord. A lot of the voicings in this song are quite low, generally below middle C with the right hand. So we're going to start with a root position E major chord. Root position means that the E, the root note of the chord, is the lowest note that we're going to play in the triad. So we're going to play E, G sharp and B, thumb, index finger, middle finger, below middle C, and in our left hand we're going to play below that B with our thumb and E with our little finger. And the left hand's just going to hold for a bar, while the right hand with the pedal down is going to play 1, 2 and 3, 4. And that's an E above middle C, 1, 2 and 3, 4. Second bar, we're going to a C sharp minor 7. With the start, we're going to play a sus4. So the left hand's going to move up to a C sharp and a G sharp. So we've gone up from the E to the C sharp, while the right hand, thumb on B, 4th finger on F sharp, 1, 2, and that's E and G sharp with our 3rd finger and 5th finger. And we're going to hold the pedal through this bar, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So it rings through. Then we've got an A2, meaning that we're going to add a B to them, but we're going to add a B to the chord. So we're going to play a full A, E, and A, 5th with our left hand. We've gone from the C sharp and D sharp. We're going to go down to A, E, and A. Here's middle C. While the right hand is going to play B at the same time. 1, 2, and that's back to an E above middle C, and we're going to hold the pedal through. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now, if you don't want to do that stretch, there's another way you can play this. You can play A and E with the left hand, and you can play the A and the B together. 1, 2, and 3, 4. The reason why I'm putting it in the right hand is so that the B and the E is a little bit stronger, so it states it as the melody. But you can definitely play it like this as well. And then we go to a B major chord. We're going to play B and F sharp, so 5ths in our left hand, and B and D sharp either side of middle C with our right hand, and that's held for a bar, and that is the intro. So let's try the intro, starting with the E major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, pedal down, hold, 2 and 3, 4 to the A, 1, 2 and 3, just to the B, hold, 2, 3, 4. That takes us into the verse. Now the verse starts with just chords for a full bar, and we're going to start with the same E voicing that we played at the beginning of the intro. So E and B with our left hand, E, G sharp and B with our right hand, and we're just going to go, nobody ever looked as good. And we go to C sharp minor 7. Now the chord sequence is the same here in the verse as it is in the intro. So we're going to play a single C sharp, so different voicing to what we played in the intro, single C sharp, and then fill the rest of the chord with our right hand. So E above that with our thumb, G sharp above that with our index finger, B above that with our 4th finger, and C sharp above that with our little finger. And we hold that for a bar. So, nobody ever looked as good as you look going downtown. On downtown, we go to an A major chord. So A and E, back to fifths in the left hand. And the right hand, we're going to play A and C sharp together. 1, 2, and 3, 4. We're going to play the B, and we're going to hold our pedal through. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And then we go to a B major chord. So we're going to do octaves in the left hand, B and B. If the octaves are too much, I play the single note B, the lower B of the two, so below the bass clef. While the right hand plays D sharp and F sharp below middle C, 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's a B below middle C. 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's the first 4 bars. So now the second line, nobody's ever made me fall. Back to the same voicing E. Nobody's ever made me fall away. On Fall the Way, we're going to play the same voicing C sharp minor 7, but this time we're going to free up our little finger because we're going to play an E in a second. So we're going to play E, G sharp, third finger B, fourth finger C sharp. If that's too much of a stretch there, you can go back to the same voicing because we are using our pedal through here. We're going to play octave C sharps in our left hand, lower 1 if the octave stretches too much. So it's 1, 2, and that's E, 3, 4, back to the B. 1, 2, and 3, 4. We go to the A, start with the same voicing, so A and E, A and C sharp, 1, 2, and 3 with the B is exactly the same, and then we're going to add an E. We're going to move our left hand out of the way because we're going to go lower, 4. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4 with our index finger because we're going to the D sharp with the B, and we're going to the D sharp then we're going to the D sharp with our thumb for a B major chord, and we're going to play fifths and octave with our left hand. So we're going to play B, F sharp, and B below that D sharp. Here's middle C, so we're an octave below that, and then below that with our left hand. 1, 2, and with our thumb in the left hand, 3 and 4. So D sharp, E, B. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Now, if that stretches too much in the left hand, play the fifths and then hold the pedal down. 1, 2, and then you can just play the single B on its own. 1, 2, and 3 and 4. And because you're holding that pedal throughout, then that B and F sharp will hold through. Now it takes us to Nobody's Ever Stolen Broken My Heart. We're going to go back to an A chord, but this time as an A2. So we're going to play octave A's in the same area, just down a tone from where we were. So A and A, and we're going to play E, A, and B with our left hand all below middle C, and we're going to use our thumb, index finger, and middle finger because we're ready to stretch to an E coming up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So that's and with our thumb, 4, A and B. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. This is quite a common rhythmic pattern that's going to come out a lot through the song. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. If that octave stretches too much, play the lower one first, the higher one second. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Nobody ever stole and broken my heart. On broken, we're going to go back to a B major chord. Same in our left hand, B, F sharp, and B. Just play the B and F sharp if the octave stretches too much. We're going to play an D sharp and an F sharp with our first two fingers in our right hand. We're going to play a B after that. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. That thumb there is going to play and then 4 with the D sharp. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. We go to a C sharp minor 7 now. Octave C sharps in our left hand, lower 1 if we're just not playing octave. Single E with our thumb. 1, 2, and 3 the B, and 4 back to the E. 1, 2, and 3, and 4 using that thumb. And then we go to a D sharp in our left hand, and we're playing a B major chord. So it's a B over D sharp. So we're playing 2 D sharps, lower 1 if the octave's too much of a stretch. And we're going to play F sharp and B with our thumb and index finger because we're about to stretch to an F sharp. 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's 2 F sharps. 1, 2, and 3, 4. That takes us to the end of the first verse. So let's play through the first verse, starting with that E major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nobody's ever C sharp minor, good as you look on A, downtown, and low B. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Nobody's ever made me fall away, I'm falling right now. E and low B, 1, 2 and 3 at A. Nobody's ever stolen, broken my heart the way that you did and still are, just 'cause I love you. So we're into the chorus. So starting at the chorus, we're gonna play a little bit louder now. We're just gonna dig in a little bit harder because we're in the chorus. We're gonna start with the same E voicing that we do at the beginning of the verse. E, G sharp and B in the right hand, but play it with 1, 2 and 3 because our left hand's gonna play an E afterwards. Because we're using a pedal, we could play 1, 3 and 5, but then we do have a bit of a jump. So work out which is easier for you to play. Octave E's in the left hand, below that, so quite low, all below the bass clef. High one if you're just playing single notes. We're going just 'cause I love you. And so we're going to play that E. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Back to the same voicing in the right hand, but this left hand's going to move to a C sharp. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So that E is coming on the 2 and. That thumb in the left hand is going to go and then E and B together, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Obviously, easy version is low C sharp, high C sharp. Then we go to the A. We're back to that same chord sequence now in the chorus that we were in the verse. We're going to an A major chord now, so octave A's in the left hand below the C sharp, thumb on E, middle finger A, little finger C sharp, 1, 2 and, that's a B, 3 and, that thumb again, 4 on the E, 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Now we're going to go very low here for the B major chord. We're going to do lowest octave Bs. If your keyboard isn't big enough for that, just play that high one. If you're playing single notes, play the high one. We're going to play a B and a D sharp, an octave below middle C with our right hand. 1, 2 and back up to the B below middle C. 1, 2 and 3, 4. That takes us up to just 'cause I feel. Back to the E major, so octaves in the left hand. That same root position in the right hand. 1, 2 and this time we're going to play both E's. If the octave stretches too much, just play the high one like you did at the beginning. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. This time we're going to go and with our thumb. 4 is B below middle C. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Now we're going to the C sharp minor 7. Up to octaves on C sharp. E and B with the right hand. 1, 2 and we're going to play G sharp and E together. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Low C sharp if we're not playing octaves. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now we're back to that A chord. Octave A, E, A and C sharp in the right hand. 1, 2 and, that's E and B together now. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. That's the thumb of the left hand and the thumb of the right hand. A, E. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Then cross over our index finger to a D sharp in the right hand, while the left hand is going to play B, F sharp and B. 1, 2 and 3, back up to that B. If the octave's too much, just play the B and the F sharp. 1, 2 and 3. We're up to just 'cause I love you. We go back to an A chord now. Octave A's in the left hand, A and C sharp, probably with our thumb and our little finger. 1, 2 and we're going to play octave E's, just the high one if the octave's too much. 1, 2 and 3 and that thumb on the A. 4 with our index finger on A in the right hand. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. If you can play the E and the A sharp with thumb and fourth finger, then that's good as well. 1, 2 and 3, getting softer to hit a nice soft B major. So B, F sharp and B with the left hand, D sharp, F sharp and B with the right hand, and that's held for a bar. 1, 2, don't mean I want to. And that's the end of the chorus, and we're going to play this little interlude now. 4 bars, very similar to the intro. So it starts with that root position E. So E, G sharp and B, E and B with the left hand. 1, 2 and 3, 4. We recognize that. Same again, B and F sharp. 1, 2, C sharp and G sharp with the left hand. So C sharp minor 7, 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's B, E, and G sharp. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Going to A's, A, E, and A with the left hand. Just the A and the E if that's too much of a stretch. And the right hand's going to go B, E, F sharp. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Then to the B major, B and F sharp with the left hand, B and D sharp with the right hand, and then on 2 and we're going to add an E, making it a B add 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And we hold that pedal through. So throughout this whole song, we're holding the pedal through a bar, even though there's passing notes in there. So for example, that C sharp minor 7, we're going from an F sharp, and then we're putting the E and the G sharp together, but they work as a chord, so we hold our pedal all the way through and hold it all the way through here. So before going back to the chorus and playing it through, let's play through that little interlude, that intro reprise. So we've gone do, mi, na, 1, 2, 3, 4, C sharp minor, 2, 3, single notes right hand, 1, 2, and 3, 4, B, 1, 2, hold the pedal. Remember, that's the second verse. So let's play through the first chorus. Remember the modifications if you're taking it a bit easier. So 1, 2, just 'cause I love you. Do, mi, C sharp minor, 1, 2, just 'cause I need you. We're going very low, B now. R2, just 'cause I feel like I feel when we kiss. Don't mean that the pain isn't as real as it is. Back to the A. I love you, fade B. Don't mean I want to. Bit softer here. A. Second verse. Remember the song. So we're going to play it's the same chord sequence but with different voicings. So, and a slightly different rhythmic pattern. It moves along a little bit more. So, starting off, E, B, and E in the left hand. Just E and the B if that octave stretches too much. Right hand is going to play G sharp and B, and we're going to go 1, 2, and 3, 4 with the pedal down. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now the right hand is going to stay exactly the same for another 2 bars. But the left hand is going to move to a C sharp and an E, making the C sharp minor 7. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now the A chord has progressed to become an A major 9, which means it's an A major 7, so that's the G sharp, and the 9th on there, which is the B. We're just going to play the G sharp and the B in the right hand, while we're going to play the A and the E in the left hand. 1, 2, and 3, 4. When we get to the B major chord, we're going to just move that lower note of the 2 in the right hand to an F sharp, and we're going to play B and D sharp. 1, 2, and 3. Play it with your index finger, because on beat 4 we're going to play E and B. 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. That's on 'Cause I Do. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So that rhythmic pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember the song that was playing in the car on a first date? 'Cause I do. With the E. Now we're going to repeat a similar feel. So the E bar is exactly the same. Just 'cause it's over doesn't mean. Now we're going to keep it lower in the left hand. So octave C sharps, lower 1 if no octave. But we're going to add the E now with our thumb with the right hand. And we're only going to play it on beat 1. So it's going to go 1, 2, and just the G sharp and B. And then on beat 4, just B. 1, 2, and 3, 4. With the A major 9, move to octave A's, lower 1 if just single note, and play that same E, G sharp and B. 1, 2, then just the G sharp and B. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to the B major chord now. We're going to play D sharp, F sharp, and B, so a full B chord in the right hand, and B, F sharp, and B in the left hand. Just B and F sharp if it's easier. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So nothing on beat 4. So that's taking us through. Just 'cause it's over doesn't mean that it's over for me. Yep, like it is you. Then we're gonna, just 'cause I pick up when you call. We're gonna fill out the right hand now. E, G sharp, and B, and we're gonna play 1, 2, and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Single note E in the left hand with that pick up into beat 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Keep the right hand where it is. Left hand's going to go to C sharps, just the low one, followed by the high one if you can't do the octave, but it's 1, 2 and 3 and 4. On the and, we're just going to play the E and the G sharp. So the B, the full triad, 2 notes, triad. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Same with the right hand over the A major. This is don't mean that I want to talk. We're going to go to A, octaves in the left hand, same pattern. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Then last bar of this verse, we're going to play crotchets or quarter notes. 1, that's the same voicing B major chord that we've just played, D sharp, F sharp and B. We're going to go 1, 2 on E, 3 F sharp, 4 B. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can keep your pedal going through that while the left hand is going to go 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So hold the little finger down and re-strike the thumb. If we're not playing octaves, we're going to play 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So we're going to do that jump. If that jump is too much, just play the high one. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. That takes us to the end of the second verse. So let's play through from the second verse. Picking up from the last 2 bars of the interlude. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the B. 1, 2, 3. Remember the song that was playing in the car on a first date? Move to the F sharp as I do. Just 'cause it's over doesn't mean that it's over for me yet. Like it is you. Full E, just a bit louder when you come. Don't mean that I wanna talk, just 'cause I love you. Into the second chorus now. Similar to the difference between the first verse and the second verse, it's a bit fuller, it's a bit more active rhythmically. So starting off, same chord sequence though, E, B and E in the left hand, while we're going to play a G sharp, B and E around middle C with the right hand. We're going to go 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now, as with the rest of the song, just play the E and the B if we're not playing the full octave. Just 'cause I love you, don't mean I want to. Now we're going to keep the voicing the same. For the C sharp minor 7, we move to octave C sharps in our left hand. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. On beat 4, instead of the E, we're going to play a D sharp. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Now we go to the A major 9, so we're going to go back to that same voicing. G sharp, B and E in the right hand. Octave A's. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now we're going to a B add 4, which means we've got a B major chord, F sharp, B and D sharp, 1, 2, 4, and we're going to add an E there with our little finger. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So familiar rhythmic pattern. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. That's up to just 'cause I feel. So we're gonna go back to where we started with this chorus. G sharp, B and E. The fifths in the left hand. Don't forget the modification for the easier version. Just 'cause I feel. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Just single B. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. C sharp minor 7. Back to the same thing. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Nothing on beat 4. Keep the voicing the same in the right hand. Left hand moves to A. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just B and E. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. We're going back to that same B add 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Just 'cause I love you. We're in the last 2 bars. We're going to play an A2 now. Octave A's in the left hand. A and B. 1, 2 and add the E. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Using that left hand figure again. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Back to just the A and the B. And then a B major chord again. So octave B's. No add 4 this time, so just F sharp, B and D sharp. 1, 2 and move it up to B, D sharp on F. 3 and 4. Back down to the first voicing. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. That takes us to the middle 8. Let's play through the second chorus now. So we've gone don't mean that I want to talk, just 'cause I love you. Don't mean I want to, Just 'cause I need you don't mean I ought to. Just 'cause I feel like I feel when we kiss don't mean that the pain isn't as real as it is. Nice at 4. Just 'cause I love you, B, don't mean I want to. Takes us to the middle 8. So we're going to play E, B and E with our left hand, while we're going to play B and E with our right hand now. So the left hand's going to hold for nearly 2 bars. 1, 2 and 3. So B and E followed by B and F sharp. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Then repeat that 1 while holding the left hand still. 1, and the pedal's going to stay through these 2 bars. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So that's single E and then back to the B and the E. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Come over and hold you. Chord sequence is slightly different, but we are still moving to that C sharp minor 7. Usual voicing, G sharp, B and E that we've got used to. Octave C sharps on the left hand. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Usual rhythm. Then we're going to go to a B add 4, but this time we're just going to play B, D sharp on E. This is on Lay Down Beside You. 3 notes in the right hand, octaves in the left hand. Don't forget your modification for the easy version. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Usual rhythm. Then we go to the A, just 'cause you're someone. So octave A's in the left hand, A and C sharp to begin with. 1, 2 and, that's A and B, 3 and 4. Now this little finger is going to hold all the way through the next 3 bars. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Then we're going to restrike our thumb in the left hand whilst holding the little finger, and we're going to play E and B in the right hand. 1, 2 and, that's those octave E's. If that's too much of a stress, just play the high one. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Back to the E and the B. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Then we're going to resolve to the full A chord. E and G sharp now, and we restrike that thumb whilst that little finger's still holding. 1, 2, 3. So this goes with just 'cause you're someone I can say goodbye to. Just 'cause I love. That takes us to the chorus. So that middle 8, we've come out of don't mean I want to. Hold the pedal through. 1, 2, come over. C sharp minor, hold you. Laid up B at 4. Just 'cause you're someone I can say goodbye to. Resolve 2, just 'cause I love you. We're going to go nice and soft now. Play single notes in the left hand. We're back to the chorus, so we're back to that same chord sequence. Single note E, B and E with the right hand. 1, 2 and, that's the B and the F sharp. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now repeat that figure with the right hand and just play a C sharp with the left hand. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Same thing again with the right hand. A and E now with the left hand. 1, 2 and 3. On beat 4, we're going to go up to a G sharp but still play the B. 4. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Then to a B major chord. Keep that thumb on the B and then go to D sharp and F sharp while we go B and F sharp in the left hand. 1, 2 and 3, 4. So that's soft for 4 bars, and then we go loud. So those first bars, just 'cause I love you don't mean I want to. Just 'cause I need you don't mean I ought to. Just 'cause I feel. On just 'cause I feel, we're going to play low octave E's in the left hand. So 2 octaves below middle C. We're going to play that usual rhythm though. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now the right hand, if you can stretch it, I want your thumb on E, index finger G sharp, middle finger B, little finger E. Now the G sharp we're only going to play once, but the E, B and E we're going to play the usual rhythm. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Now this is going to continue through this part of the chorus while the left hand moves. If the octave is too much of a stretch, I would skip the bottom note. So I'd play G sharp with our thumb, B with our index finger, and E with our little finger, so we hold that G sharp. So we're only playing the B and the E repeated. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Same with the right hand. Left hand goes to C sharp octaves. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Now same again with the right hand. Left hand moves to A. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. We're going to go to the B add 4 phrase that we like. So F sharp, B, D sharp and E, same rhythmic pattern. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. This takes up to the just because I love you. So we go to the A2. We're going to play that same stretch but without the G sharp. So E, B and E, octave E's. 1, 2 and 3, getting softer on beat 4. It's just the E and the B. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Octave B's in the left hand. Right hand's just going to play D sharp and B. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2. Don't mean I want to. And that takes us to the outro. Same chord sequence. Single notes left hand. Right hand's going to play G sharp and B. 1, 2 and 3, followed by B and E. 1, 2 and 3, 4 nice and soft. Then we're going to go down to C sharp in the left hand. The B stays with our thumb while we do an F sharp. 1, 2 and 3, up to G sharp, still with the B. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now the right hand's going to play exactly the same as the first bar. G sharp and B, followed by B and E, with the left hand going to A and E. 1, 2 and 3, 4. Now really, really soft. We're going to play B and F sharp with the left hand. We're going to play B, D sharp and E with the right hand. I'm going to pause there. Let's play through the final chorus. So we got to the end of the middle 8. Can't say goodbye to hold and soft just 'cause I love you. Repeated, mean want to just 'cause I need you. Don't mean I want to just 'cause I feel like I feel when we kiss. Don't mean that the pain isn't as real as it is. Just 'cause I love you. Softer, B, up, nice and soft. 1, 2. Back to the A. Even softer and hold. Thanks for watching that free tutorial. I hope it's helped you learn a lovely song. Don't forget to hit subscribe and also check out what's available to Patreon members at patreon.com/pianoversion UK.